All right, we are here on another chilly day in Alabama. It's 30 degrees here. Don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. We are going to go over again. We're in one of the F words that people don't like in math, and that is factoring. All right, this is the one that some people just, I don't know, they just lose it. Okay, so we're going to baby step through it today, have more practice on it tomorrow, more practice on it Monday because, we don't review enough. All right, here's the deal. Example one. All right, here's our form. A squared plus ax squared plus bx plus c. That's our standard form. You can't see. Okay, something's wrong with your eye, so it's nothing on my end. Okay, so all right, you work on that. Uh, I don't. I mean, I don't know what to do. I'm not an obstetrician. I mean, wait, here I still have my pink wand. Uh, Pew. Okay, there we go. All right. So now, shh, here is our magic term. What are the factors of the C term that will combine to give you the B term? Now, I'm saying that's like this, but you'll notice on all four of our examples, there's blanks. Hey, guys, I'm about done. Okay. I know a lot of y'all watch the videos later, but if y'all are within 3 feet of each other and I can hear every single bit of y'all's conversations, it's not a good thing. Okay. All right. So I just choose not to engage with what y'all say because half the stuff y'all say is gross. Like, really, how many times are we going to talk about the one girl that drank out of a Sonic cup and then threw up and then kept going? Okay. Now, so example one, when the B and C terms are both positive, the B terms are both positive. All right, here's the deal. What are the factors of the 3, that's our C term, that will give you the positive 4? Okay, now, here's the deal. A way I also like to try to do this is like a factor tree type thing. Okay, this is our B term, this is our C term. No, that's backwards. There we go. All right. What are the only two numbers that we can multiply to give us 3? Yeah. Okay. What is 3 plus 1? 4. Okay. So those are our factors. So what we're going to do, we have 2 sets of parentheses here. Okay. We have 2 sets of parentheses. We put a 3 here and 1 here. It doesn't matter if the 1 went here or the 3 went here because we're multiplying. Order doesn't matter when we're multiplying. Okay. Order does not matter when we're multiplying. The hardest thing about this is like learning the tricks about the signs. That's what I've heard for forever. That's the thing I had the issue with when way back when we had to turn in our homework on stone tablets. So, and scrolls and stuff. So, all right. So that's example one. Nobody should fully understand the whole concept just by one problem. Okay. That's why we have more examples. right? I'm pretty sure your other teachers that I see y'all doing work in all the time give y'all lots of examples, right? Especially that A push class. All right. If the C term is positive and the B term is negative, the B terms are the same sign and both negative. Think about this. That means that we're going to multiply negative times a negative and get a positive. See how this is positive? This is our C term. This is our B term. Okay. So what are factors? I forgot to delete the on all this, but that's okay. The plus 28 that's going to give us the negative 16. I think that's kind of funny. We can. This is our C term. This is our B term. All right. So they're going to be both negative. Now, what are some numbers that will divide 28? Okay, I heard 14 and 2. So negative 2, negative 14. All right. What is negative 2 plus negative 14? Well, that's negative 16. There's our factors. Now, we could have went on for a long time. You know, we could have said negative 1, negative 28, negative 7, negative 4. Sometimes you might have to go through some of the factors just to find the right ones. Okay. All right. So negative 2 times negative 4 is 28. Negative 2 plus negative 14 is 16. Guess what? We just write them in here. That's it. All right. Everybody good with example 2? Don't have to fully understand it. Just here's the deal: the process. What are the factors of this that combine to give you this? That's the main thing. Okay. Let me. What's one of these that I don't use? I don't use this one. I need to wipe that out. There we go. There we go. All right, that was bothering me. All right. So the C term is negative. The B term is positive. Okay. This is negative. This is positive. The B terms are different, and the larger term is positive. Okay. So we need to think, what are the factors of negative 6 that combine to give us positive 1? So our big number negative. Okay. All right. What numbers do we know will divide 6? Okay. 6 and 1. No, I'm sorry, the big number is positive. My bad. So this would be 6 and minus -1. So what is 6 minus 1? 5. Does that give us 1? No. So this is not our factor, so we got to keep going. What are some other factors? What other two numbers divide 6? Yeah. All right. So the big number is positive. All right. So what is 3 minus 2? 1. That's what we're looking for. So I'm going to put plus 3 here, minus 2 here. It doesn't matter where you were to put them. Okay. Just as long as the right sign goes with it. Okay. C term is negative, the B term negative. B terms are different, the larger number is negative. Okay. That's what I accidentally did a while ago. All right. So, what are the factors of negative 12 that combine to give you negative 4? All right. So, let's look. All right, I heard the answer from somewhere, but let's see how we get there. All right. So the big number negative this time. All right. So I heard 6 and 2, correct? And big number negative. So if we combine, I don't like to say add because sometimes we add, sometimes we subtract. If we combine them, that actually means the same thing. Okay. So this would actually give us negative 4. So yeah. Now, I have some students that they will do this. They have done this before. They'll go like this: 12, 1, 6, 2, 4, 3. They will list every single one of them, then go put the sign, and then check them with their calculator. Is there anything wrong with that? No. That's just how they operate. Okay. That's like some of those people that, y'all know that y'all have some of your elbow partners that write down every single step and some of y'all that don't write down every single step, and then y'all kind of clash sometimes. And then you have some elbow partners that don't write down anything and they seem to, do really well in class, and you don't write down anything and you got like a negative 17. Not really, but I think the lowest average I've ever had on a student was a 9. All right. So on your turn, we're going to do the odds together. Okay. So let's do the odds together. So go to the back and let's look at number 1. I'm going to start by writing 2 parentheses. I'm going to put my variable right here. Okay. Once I do that, I start looking at my numbers. My C term is negative 44. My B term is positive 7. Okay. This negative C term tells us our signs are different. This tells me my big number positive. Big number positive. Okay. What are some numbers that will divide 44? Okay. So 11 and 4, and the big number's positive. Okay. So, and then 11 plus or whatever, this gives us 7. All right, so there's our factors. So we can put positive 11 here, negative 4 here. And that's it. That's our answer. See, we did the same steps without having like the sentence and everything that we filled in on the previous page. I did that to try to program y'all. I have to do that because they don't allow me to actually like open your prefrontal cortex and tattoo stuff anymore. I don't understand. I know. Just putting people. All right. So let's look at number 3. So start with my parentheses, put my variables in. Here's my C term. There's my B term. All right. Since my 14 is positive, my 9 is negative, they're going to be both negative. Okay, because a negative times a negative is a positive. Okay. Numbers that will go into 14 are 1 and 14. That gives us negative 15. And 2 and 7, that gives us negative 9. So here's our answer. That's it. All right, feeling a little bit better with it since we're actually, actually doing it without all the jibber jabber. We have to get through the jibber jabber to get through some of this other stuff. Okay. All right. Let's keep. Does anybody need more time? Everybody got 1 and 3? All right. Got one hand up. While we're waiting on that, hey, snacks. What do turkeys love at Thanksgiving? Vegetarians. I was going to put, why was all right. Ding. All right. Number 5, we're going to start with the parentheses. X, X. All right. This is my C, this is my B. So negative 75 and positive 22. This means our signs are different. Our big number is going to be positive. Now, when we see 75, one of our first things we think of is what? Divide by 5, right? Because, it ends in 5. Okay. So that's 15 and negative 5. Well, this is 20. So that's close. Okay. Yep. I'm hearing it somewhere. Yeah. Money math. Because if you have 3/4, you have 25 cents. So our positive 25. Now, again, I could have put the negative 3 first. It doesn't matter as long as the correct sign is with the correct sign is with the correct number. or the matching sign. Okay. All right. Nose is itching. All right. Parenthesis, 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 parenthesis. X, X. All right. This is my C. This is my B. Negative biscuits. Negative biscuits. That would be bad. All right. Okay. So our big number is negative. Yeah. So 7 and 2. Yep. So it would be -7. Now, here's the deal. Some people are going to know these factors faster than others. That doesn't matter. I don't care if you have to list every single factor to get it. If that works for you, that is awesome. I'm just as proud as you as the person that gets it in 0.2 seconds. Okay? Somebody asked me, they're like, hey, do you know the certain decimal of pi? I said, no, I can Google it. Why do I need to memorize it? They're like, you're a math teacher. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm also smarter than your average bear. See, I was going to have something about today's joke of the day be about, while I forgot you're going to have to write that down. About, how did the pilgrim rate dress code? She was showing her ankles or something like that. But, you know, so that kind of thing. All right. Is everybody good now with 5 and 7? Moving on. Okay, good. These are our last two together. Yay! Yeah, yeah. All right. X and the X. This is our C. This is our B. All right. 7, +6. All right. Signs are different. Our bigger number is going to be positive. Okay. Things that will divide 27. Just hold your horses, dude. I know the answer. That's great. Oh my goodness, I can't write a number. Ah. Now, luckily with some of these odd numbers, you don't have a whole lot of um, factors. I don't like these, very large composite numbers where you end up That was the worst thing when I was like simplifying fractions when I was a kid. They'd give you like a denominator of like 128 and you had to simplify it and it took forever because I would just divide by 2 every time because that's all I knew how to do because that was my method. All right. Wow, we hadn't had one of these in a while. This is my C, this is my B. They're both the same. They're both positive. Wow. All right. So this is where I leave the at-home audience. Remember, if you hadn't done so yet, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. Stay farce. Leave a nice note, please. Thank you. Good stuff. Good things. Roll Tide.